You hire to the tribe. I hope this background noise is not disturbing you. You can hear what I'm saying. Oh, it's pretty late. So I just wanted to share some ideas with the family. How you hire to the tribe. And make some corrections or something I said earlier. Actually, to elaborate on it, not that I was wrong. I shared that post traumatic stress was mainly due to people who experiences having killed someone in war, or it could be a war, domestic or foreign, you know. But I want to expand that definition because most PSD and the tribes are generational. What do I mean by that? You know, our ancestors in what they call hundreds of years of Indian wars, KKK, just outright murder. You know, remember, energy is not cannot be destroyed. So the trauma that our ancestors felt is still in their DNA. So it's passed down generationally. It explains this rage that you see among us in our communities. It could be a tribal thing, but the rage is so enormous, it outweighs the response, and the rage outweigh what's being discussed. Because the rage is not about what's being discussed, it's about the pain they feel inside, the trauma. Maybe it's the way the ancestors died, the suffering they endured. That energy is passed down. And until you learn how to deal with that and recognize that, you're going to live out the same pain. What's being said is that only knowledge of yourself, which means also your ancestors, because it's the same. You are your ancestors. When I say know yourself, it's knowing your roots, not just you. You're connected to a long line of ancestors. That's what's meant by knowing yourself. Then you understand the trauma they went through, and you can handle it. You can deal with it. You don't let it overpower you. Tribe, we are undergoing a lot of pain. And you may not have seen it in your lifetime, but it's a part of you as if you did. The solution is knowing exactly what happened in your family, in your tribe, in your community, because that knowledge heals you. Yes, knowledge heals the pain. People who have most post-traumatic stress because they haven't healed themselves. That's why the people I communicate with, they have to be going through healing. If you're not healing yourself, you can't communicate with me because I'm not going to accept your trauma. I've got my own to deal with. You got to learn how to deal with your trauma, meaning you got to heal yourself by knowing yourself. And then we can meet on the same plane called a level playing field. Of course, there's nothing to play with it. This is serious. So you heal yourself when you study your past, your roots. You can understand why you do what you do. Because it's not all about you. You learn you through learning your roots, your family. All right, anybody there want to talk? Hiya, come on in. Just do my little 10-minute talk or 5-minute talk and get some feedback. I'll wait. Okay, the topic is dealing with post-traumatic stress trauma. That's what we're talking about. All of us as tribal members have undergone traumas. It's in our DNA because we are descendants from our ancestors. We are returned. We are the ancestors' return. We've been here before. You just don't remember it. Some of y'all can't even remember your dreams you had last night. Because if you could remember your dreams, and I don't mean visions, I mean dreams, where your subconscious is bringing up things that are factual that you can prove. You're in communication with your higher self. Once you make that connection, your consciousness can connect on when you was here before. When you hear a lot of people talk about their past lives, they're not making it up. Why would someone make up something like that? They're not doing that to impress you. They're showing you can do the same thing once you discipline yourself. Because without discipline, without knowledge, you are out of your mind. Isn't that what you say when you see something so horrific, so crazy? You say, oh, they're out of their mind. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. You're out of your mind because the colonization process was done on your ancestors. And if you haven't done the healing work, if you're just going along to get along, it's a part of you now. You living their trauma. You living out your ancestral trauma if you're not healing. You're healing ancestral trauma. I'm telling you, this is what's going on. All the horrific things that we're going through as a family, as a tribe, proves the greatness, because nobody else could go through this. Nobody else could go through this. So what I'm sharing is being said is that, especially the youth, hang on. Don't check yourself out. This is you about the ninth generation. All this will be resolved. Yes, we had to go through this 160-year trauma. Because we're the people who could do it. No one else could do it. So what's being said is that after difficulty comes ease. So your ease is coming. You're going to receive all the benefits that the ancestors went through all that trauma for. They did it for you. So forget these people. They can't tell you who you are. Don't even pay them any mind. And the less you listen to them, the better. When I say these people, I'm talking about negative people. Of your own house, of your family, of those outside. If they're not trying to assist you in your healing, you need to leave them alone. Otherwise, they're trying to drag you into their trauma. You got your own trauma. Well, I'm repeating myself, so it's time for me to let you go on and study this. But not just this audio. Oh, that's another thing. You have the opportunity to listen to this when you're driving. When you say you don't have time to do things, go find TAIFA World playlists. All my videos can be listened to. You don't have to be watching it. Meaning you can just, don't plug it in your ear when you drive, because you got to be aware of your surroundings. But it will energize you as you drive. You find you get to where you're going in no time flat. Because this energy is a time travel. You time travel with this energy. Try it. You think I'm just talking? Try it. You say, man, how'd I get here so quick? I was listening to the tape, Brother Old School on TAIFA World. And man, I don't even remember driving here. That's how it happens, fam. Try it, you'll see. Hiya to the tribe. Until next time, peace.